with me, then I'm going to show them some heart-based solutions that are going to work. We'll likely start with the same activity I'm telling you. I'm going to send the parents away to work on things. They're going to report back the next week. You'll listen to them report back. And great things will happen here as you get to watch what's happening in the life of this child. So I'm excited. I'm so confident in our program that I say, watch me. Just watch. I do this regularly and let people watch. And you can see how fast and how thoroughly a heart-based approach works. Just 8 weeks. Give me 8 weeks in the life of a family, and we'll set up all the strategies, and they'll know what to do going forward, and the child will start developing the hope they need to move forward. Our children need hope. I'm going to take this a little bit longer just because I want to give you another idea. So I had a boy working in my office who we're trying to develop some strategies for him to work on his schooling. And so I asked him, I said, bring your math in. So he has his math, and I've got a desk there that he can work on. And I said to him, all right, sometimes you get distracted, and let's talk about this. I'm going to send you, how many math problems do you think you can do before you get distracted? And he said, I could do 10. And I said, well, why don't you go do 2? And so he goes and he works, and he's working feverishly on his math, and he gets the 2 problems done, and he comes back and he reports back, and I say, great, you did a good job. Even though this boy's challenged with ADHD, I don't really emphasize that with him. I said, you focused there, that was great, and he was able to hang in there. Now I said, okay, I want you to go to 2 more problems. Now this time, it's not novel. It's not, he's doing something new for me. It's novel, he can hang in there for 2. There's kind of this social pressure that exists, but now I send him back, and I say, go try again. And here's what happens. Right after problem number 1, he starts looking around, and I go, oh, stop for a minute. Stand up behind the chair. Okay, what I'm doing is giving them a tactile response, which these children often benefit from, is a tactile response to move behind the chair and say, okay, I want you to get ready now, because you want to think. You want to tell yourself, I'm going to focus, because we're changing what children say to themselves. We're building the obligation. All right, are you ready? Okay, go back in and focus on that problem and get it done. And so he was able to do that. The next thing I did with him, I said, okay, what are the things that distract you, and what solutions can we develop? So now I'm working with this boy. He's probably about 10 years old. I can't remember exactly. But I'm working with him, and he says, he realizes that when he looks up, then he gets distracted. So we determined with him that he would work on the next set of problems, and he would not look up from the page. That he would say to himself, I need to keep looking at the page. I need to focus on the problem. That's number 1. Do you see the I need to, the obligation developing? We're developing inside of a child's heart ways that he'll be able to cope with his ADHD tendencies, and he's starting to have hope because he's not a victim of this disease.